Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup. It's the Georgia Bulldogs against the Miami Hurricanes. Great to welcome in Holly Rowe now, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Coach Kirby Smart told me Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. And challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year. And that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. To throw. It's Stockton. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
We have a timeout now called by the Bulldogs. That's their first. Now left with two of them here in the first half. First and 10 now for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Caught near the sticks. It's Frazier. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
The back is always a good option in the passing game, and the quarterback knows that he has a guy that is very consistent catching the ball out of the backfield. I think the defense is going to have to adjust. This is a first down. It's an easy first down. They're going to have to start doing something in their scheme to stop the running back out of the backfield.
The wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. And the receiver's got it. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Can he make it to the marker? And he's not going to get there short of the first down. Brings up fourth. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. Georgia setting up for the first and 10 now. Using his legs, it's Frazier. End zone ahead, and he's in. A strong touchdown run. Touchdown.
is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got a receiver wide open here. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. An explosive play for this passing game, and now, Joel, they're suddenly set up in the red zone.
Chris, they've got to capitalize on this drive. Now they've got an opportunity. You got to put this ball into the end zone. Remember, as a quarterback, you got to think touchdown, check down. Be aggressive with the football down the field. But if it's not there, check it down and continue to move forward. You got to be safe with this ball, not put it in harm's way.
One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Looking right, this one caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Chris, I think the most important trait that a corner can have is actually the ability to be physical and tackle. Watch him get the tackle for loss on the outside. That's a massive play for the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's Georgia on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is what makes this defense so tough. Great zone coverage behind the play, forcing the quarterback to check things down, but then the key, tackle in space.
Defense all over that first down throw. A short gain makes it 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off. And an opening here. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
And looking to throw now on first down. And the pressure's on. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
Stop right there at the line. No gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down, the RE field goal range. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The offense already has 1 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
This was one of the things that was really concerning to this defensive staff, is that he is so good after the catch and hard to bring down. And you can see right here he's able to secure the ball and then get some yards after the catch, breaking tackles in the process.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Looking to scramble. Fires it on the move. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
What a massive stop by this defense. Inside of a minute, 1 possession game. Those are the types of plays you look back on, and they are the most meaningful snaps of the game.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Catch made on the out route. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Looking to throw here. On the move now. On the run here. Lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. Now the Canes will go ahead and spend their 2nd timeout here. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense with a 29. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver makes the catch. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the 1st half. Bulldogs will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Miami offense back out on the field. The passing game was effective in the 1st half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They go back to the receiver who's had a really effective game, Joel. So far, the defense really hasn't had an answer for it.
And, Chris, the best part about it is that they're using the RPO, and that's what's forcing the defense to have to try to stay honest. They can't double-team the wide receiver. They can't even bracket the wide receiver because then they would just run the football with that RPO, run-pass option. Beautiful scheme to get him the ball.
Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion.
Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. The Bulldogs use their 1st timeout.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't do that. Give a lot of...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own end of the field. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. The Hurricanes moving quickly down the field here. Timeout call. That's going to be the 2nd for Georgia. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. 1st down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to scramble. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. This is the 6th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
Boy, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
First down and more. He's still running. They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And then first down, they go right back to him.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Stockton. It's an out route. The catch made. The Dogs come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The full start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Looking for a receiver. Here comes the pressure. He escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The final timeout taken by the Bulldogs. The Dogs move into the red zone. Looking to throw. It's Stockton. Bringing pressure. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The defense has it. Off and running. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? The 20. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Play like this totally changes the dynamic of this game in the field position. Great job knocking the ball loose, and then it's the scoop, and he almost gets all the way into the end zone here. Touchdown saving tackle after the big return. And now they're set up. Great field position. Got to capitalize in the sudden change and put this ball in the end zone.
It's Georgia on top right now. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made on the right side. Touchdown, Hurricanes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
And now here comes the point after attempt. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the fourth quarter. Can they hang on? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Defense is coming after him. They'll get him down for a gain of 1. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Pulls it in. It's Frazier. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, a second down.
Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Smart to get down right there and avoid the big hit. He's able to get what he can get, and he gets down. Now you just live to play another down.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Grab near the sticks. It's Frazier. Not play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Catch made by the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
These drag routes are so difficult to defend, in particular when they're thrown with the proper timing and ball placement. The wide receiver can just run right through that ball, and now he's got a full head of steam, and he's able to get the first down.
they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Trying to run it. It's Frazier. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
To the air. It's Stockton. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. They have taken the lead with time running down. The Bulldogs answer back with a score of their own.
Chris, there is nothing better than playing great when greatness is needed. You're down. It's inside of a minute. This offense had to have it, and they're able to put it in the end zone. That is great stuff from this group.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, you're not going to execute this comeback unless you can protect your quarterback. And here he's hit as he throws. If this O-line can give him some time, he's going to be able to find somebody down the field. But again, it always comes down to protection.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. Winding down, this offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's got a crease. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Beck and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy in Columbus, Ohio. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Buckeyes will kick it away and get this game going. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitor. Makes the catch and has space. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
No mystery who they're looking to on third down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
Defense makes another stop. Third down coming up.
Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
He's hit just before the throw, but it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Well, this is the risk you run. You're going to be this aggressive on the opening series of the game, and they don't get it. And now the momentum is clearly on the other side. What a great job by that defense. And now if I'm the offense going on the field, I'm going to be aggressive right away. In this sudden change environment, why not take a shot? In the first couple of plays, I think they put the ball in the air. Well, we knew this was going to be a key for this defense. They had to impact the quarterback, make him feel you in that pass rush, and they're able to get to him and hit him as he throws. That play right there, that'll pay dividends the rest of the game.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31. So they get a big gain by feeding the speedy wide receiver, Joel. They told us they were going to do this. It makes sense. Get the ball however you can.
Well, I really love that they're doing it with the RPO because that puts the defense in conflict.
He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Boy, this makes life on the quarterback very easy. When the offensive line is winning the line of scrimmage, you're just handing the football off, 2 straight first downs, running the football. That is easy stuff, and this quarterback doesn't have to do anything.
The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, every set of downs, Chris, it's really a build, and you've got to build towards success. If you're not...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
This is such a good job by the wide receiver. Watch as he understands how many yards he needs to get the first down, and he's able to turn, give his quarterback a target, and the quarterback finds him on time to move the chains.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. So as we reach the end of the first quarter, still scoreless. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them, incomplete pass.
Ohio State will call their 2nd timeout. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. They face a 3rd and short on the 9th play of this drive. To throw, it's Sayin. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I think they need to change up the coverage here. Man coverage is just not going to work. Number 1, this quarterback is seeing it really well, so his recognition allows him to attack these tight windows and find the matchup that he likes. Number 2, you're not staying with this wide receiver on the outside. He is a matchup that you cannot defend. So now you've got to think about zone defense. This defense got to change it up.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Buckeyes will come to the line to run the hurry up. The linebacker shifting around now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. No, he didn't get in. This defense playing tough. That'll set up 4th and goal now.
Well, deciding to run it on 3rd down there, I feel like it's a signal that they're going to go for it on 4th down. You've got to get this ball in the end zone if you can. Best play call available. Quarterback's got to make a decision. I believe that they've got to go for this one.
Offense is out there going for it on 4th down. They converted earlier on this drive. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This is an attitude mentality call from this offense. You go 4th down, one play, big on big, and still able to put this ball across the goal line. I'll tell you what, those big guys are going to be fired up on the sideline. I don't know if there's anything better for an offensive line than they know you're going to run, and you still run it down their throat.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes out of bounds right at the midfield mark. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Crosses the 10-yard line. Powering through a tackle. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to the 2-minute timeout. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Quick pass, the catch is made. Pointing toward the end zone. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, this is the matchup that is so difficult to stop. When you're in the red zone, you get a tight end that can go down the field and force a mismatch. That is a beautiful place to throw the ball as a quarterback. He finds his guy, and it's a touchdown.
And they'll set up with PAT. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaking into the clear. Here he goes. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in! Touchdown, Ohio State! To cap it off with a touchdown, we talked about the importance of this drive. Getting to the end zone before halftime, and now to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter, Joel. What an opportunity.
That opportunity to double up is so massive. Every coach that we talk to, Chris, talks about the middle portion of the games and owning and winning the middle portion of these games, leading into half and then right out of halftime. Well, they've done half of that. Now can they capitalize early in the 3rd quarter with another drive?
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Fletcher. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the catch sets up 2nd and very short, and plenty of options for the offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gets it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And it's intercepted. The defender wins the fight for the football. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They got off to a slow start, but they have been clicking lately. Can they build on this lead now in the second quarter? Nice grab. It's West. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. That's caught. It's West. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Drop him back. Looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum. They're going to take it. They're going to use it to build a big lead. And that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
It's so important as a quarterback that you understand the momentum of the game and the possession. And they're able to gain some yards on that last snap and then give it all back on this snap. This quarterback's got to do a better job.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Gonna run it. It's Jackson. He's got the first down and still motoring. Touchdown, Ohio State. This home crowd is in a frenzy.
Great teams close the half well. That's exactly what we're seeing here. Extending the lead going into halftime. The offense goes out there, executes, and puts it in the end zone. This team is running on all cylinders right now.
Point after, not right through. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that running play goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. The Canes will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This is exactly what pops up on film and preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
They'll tackle him at the 27. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to run it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Buckeyes will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the clear. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What an outstanding effort by this wide receiver. Again, good ball placement. It allows for yards after the catch, there's no doubt. But then it's about the effort, the athleticism, and the want-to of that player on the outside. He does a great job. Once that ball is in his hands, you could tell there was no denying him that first down.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that's tough when you're rolling to your left as a quarterback, trying to escape the rush and get the ball down the field. Plus, he's got contact as he's trying to release. It's almost impossible to throw a ball accurately down the field, and that's why it leads to an incompletion.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Got an opening here. Now here he goes. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. That's just another big run by this back. The offensive line, Joel, doing a great job and perhaps killing the will of this defense right now.
Chris, that's exactly right. They're doing whatever they want to do. This offense is in full rhythm. They're being physical at the line of scrimmage. They're doing a great job at quarterback, making good decisions. They can do whatever they want, and right now they're building up a huge lead.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job, defense.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score. Coach makes a decision to go for a 2-point conversion. To the air, it's Sayin. And the ball is picked off. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is what makes this defensive tackle so good. The ability to rush the quarterback from the interior. And here, even on play action, he's able to destroy the blocks in front of him, get into the backfield, and get to the quarterback. Big fella doing work.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
the #1 key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on. And this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes a quick catch. Solid gain there. He's out across the 30.
This has got to be so frustrating for a defense. You've got them way behind.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a 1st down.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Tackle after he makes the 1st down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. Ohio State is on top here, Joel. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's running out of time here. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Finally, they're able to disrupt this passing game. This quarterback has been in rhythm. This offense has had a really good series. And you've got to do something. You've got to change up the look, change up the launch point, and they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and finally get
deep shot toward the end zone. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
Chris, in this situation, down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
Play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score.
That is a big conversion on 3rd down, in particular in this area of the field. It looked like that defense was going to force a field goal opportunity. Now you're set up with 1st and goal. You got to punch this one into the end zone. Pay off that nice 3rd down conversion.
Catch made on the left side, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, here's the thing with these run plays to the wide receiver, the tight end, something creative like this, is that you generally have to establish a rhythm before you get to this. And I don't think that they've done that. Once you attack the defense with your traditional run game, traditional pass game, that's exactly when they're set up to get hit by these more exotic run plays. They need to do that first before we start trying these sweeps.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Season opening. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the 4th quarter. This one seems like it's over.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Let's it fly to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for a late deep shot. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Looking to pass, it's Sayan. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive, and listen, they're being aggressive to the end, still throwing the football up big here. And, Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. And this pass is on target. Caught. Breaking free. End zone ahead. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Caught in the backfield. It's Johnson. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And no, they stop him short of the goal line. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to...
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the 2nd half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well. That's led to this huge lead.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense.
You get the sense they thought they could sneak a run in here on a two-point play, but this defensive front seven was ready. They were alert, and they played this beautifully for the stop.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Chris, as a quarterback, sometimes you feel like you've just got no chance. I mean, the pressure is immense. We've seen it all day long. All these sacks that he's had to take in the backfield. And this pass rush is just owning the line of scrimmage. The offensive line better fix something, and they better fix it in a hurry.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down. And a timeout now by the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. The Hurricanes will come to the line on fourth down looking to convert. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Oh, they've got him. A fourth down sack and a turnover on downs.
Boy, Chris, as an offense, you've got to be ready for the blitz on fourth down. You know that this coordinator on the defensive side is aggressive, and you can see that on film. He loves to send pressure. How in the world do you not have short routes out there where you can get the ball?
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayan. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Buckeyes come to the line to run the hurry-up.
All right, Chris, I'm a bit surprised they're still throwing the football. This could be a bit of a frosty handshake. Holly, keep your eyes peeled. This type of score up this much, and they're still slinging it around? Okay.
Favorable situation, second and fourth. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Grab near the sticks. It's Smith. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to the lead. And that will wrap up our coverage. Hope you enjoyed the game. Joel Pratt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. It's the Miami Hurricanes against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rose patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The Ducks will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Oh, look out, he's got open space. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Well, this is why first and second down success is so critical. You give yourself a third and short, and now you can throw it or run it. And a lot of us thought they were going to run it here, but you can still put this ball in the air, and the quarterback is able to get a nice completion, and they're able to move the chains.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. He's bringing it back. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play to take away and a huge gain on the return.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back. It's Moore. Quick throw over the middle. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the ground, it's Davison. He's got a crease. Who's in the clip? Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a nice gain. And that'll get us to a 2-minute timeout.
Well, when you can run the football like this, everything is at your disposal. You can go play action. You can throw it down the field. This offensive line is doing a great job. Huge hole in the back. He's being explosive.
And they bring him down for a loss. After the big game, they feed him the ball again, but the defense all over it this time.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
You can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Kicking team out for the PAT trial. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. and brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
And they'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of two ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebackers have obviously diagnosed what's going on, and they're there to stop it for no gain. When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Good coverage there. Zero gain on the return. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 39. Here's the option play. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? Touchdown, Hurricanes. A huge defensive score.
And that is the spark that they desperately needed. Down in this ball game, this offense hasn't done a ton. Defense had to step up, and they do. They're able to not only get the ball back, but they put it in the end zone and close this deficit. What a massive play for this group.
Lining up to try the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Canes.
They have completely taken over the game with this defense. They're aggressive. It's their second score. And I got to tell you, you just are going to win 100% of the time your defense puts it in the end zone twice. What a job by this group.
The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield. It's Moore. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here, and now you got a decision to make on fourth.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field.
Sweet. Booster.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 4th down and 12. The offense is on the field to go for it. Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. Defense gets this stop on 4th.